Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we went ahead and went to the well, and we got ourselves the Lens of Truth. So now what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and finish up these other two temples. So for the item collecting and everything else, I just decided that I'm going to actually, or just for the heart pieces, I'm going to make just one big episode and split it up into multiple parts. So I'll have like episode number and then have that in like different parts, just so it's easier to manage. But alright, so now that we got the Lens of Truth, we can actually go ahead and get to the next dungeon. So what I want to do now is go back to the, what do you call it? Temple of Time. So let's do that. If I can play the song right. There we go. So sorry I haven't been really updating lately. I just had a bit to do, but I'll finish this LP up pretty soon, and I should have more ready to upload in that time. But alright, now we're at the Temple of Time, and we're gonna go ahead and not do that. We're gonna go ahead and turn back into Adult Link, so that we can actually start the next temple. I think you can skip this sequence, but I'm not actually sure. I remember skipping it somewhere. It might have been on the 3DS version. Alright, we're Adult Link now. And now we can head back to the desert. So let's actually just get our Lens of Truth ready. And we are also going to need Epona so we can ride there. So let's go ahead and get out of the Temple of Time, because that's not where we're supposed to be right now. Oh, I just bumped into the wall. That's very annoying. I did it again. That was a fail. Okay. This part always scared me as a kid. I used to run out and kill them just for fun, but if they grabbed me, I'd get scared. But alright, now let's take out our Ocarina, like I said, and play Epona song. Alright, and Epona should come running right to us. Hey there, Epona. Alright, let's get on Epona. And let's start going back to, let's not get off of Epona, let's get on Epona. And let's go off, or back to the Desert Colossus, whatever you call it, Gerudo Fortress place. Okay. Let's try not to run out of carrots, because I want Epona to go fast, not slow. You can actually, using the carrots slowly is actually faster than just using them all at once, because the amount of speed that she gets from running, it's like a set amount of time. Like if I press A, she runs fast for like 2 or 3 seconds, and if I just keep pressing it, well, it's basically the same speed, but I'm just wasting carrots. But alright. So we actually had a comment from a friend earlier that I can actually just jump over the pit using Epona if I'm at like good speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. I remember being able to do this before, I just never really thought about doing it. And the bridge is repaired, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't even do it. Alright, well, I'll just bring my horse with me. Let's go, Epona. Alright. Good horse. Okay, now here's the part where we need our Lens of Truth. So I'm going to just go ahead and park Epona right here. And I need to actually talk to this guard right here. So let's talk to her. Hey, newcomer. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's actually at the top that we have to talk to. Not that one, because, the, what do you call them? The Gerudo guards here, there's like set types and they all kind of just look the same, so They use the same model. And yes, I do want to go into the desert. So... okay. River of Sand. And I didn't even get the last one. But she opened the gate up, so let's go ahead and head inside. So we can go ahead and start this little setup trials. Alrighty. I did not mean to talk to you. Okay. I did not mean to talk to you either. But now we are... oh, excuse me. Now we are inside of the desert. Okay. Now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need my hook shot for this, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Let's put that there, and then this here. Okay. Alright. So, what I'm going to do here is long shot onto these boxes. And what you basically want to do is just follow the flags until you come up to a certain point. So, here's one flag, and here's another one. You just want to keep following these flags, and they'll eventually lead you to a certain destination. So, where's the next one? It's right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. And now from here, we actually have to go up there, I think, but there's something down here that we can get, so I'm going to go down here. And it is a Skulltula. So let's get this Skulltula, and this should raise our total to... this raises our total to 33. So we got 17 left until we can get the heart piece from the Skulltula house. And I'm just going to break these pots here, see if we can get some extra items, or like Deku nuts, things like that. Even though I don't even use them, I don't know, just get them just to get them. But alrighty. You want to keep climbing up, Link? Okay. Now, what we have to do next is actually walk up this little set of stairs, if you want to call them that, and read this. If we can read it. I don't we can. Okay, so it says we need the Eye of Truth. And that would actually be the Lens of Truth. So put the Lens of Truth on and we can talk to this thing. Alright, so we basically just want to follow this Poe, and this will take us to our destination. So it's actually possible to do this without following the Poe, but it's not very easy unless you really know what you're doing, and it's not encouraged to do in a speed run. Or I mean, not a speed run. It is encouraged to do in a speed run, but not in just like a normal run through of the game, especially like a first playthrough. So for all like intensive purposes, just do it the way it's supposed to be done, unless you are speedrunning. But alright, so you just want to keep following this Poe. We should be getting there shortly, actually. Almost there. Yeah, just a few more steps. One, two, well, these aren't even steps, they're rolls. Alright. And then this flag right here, once we pass this flag, we should be there. Okay. And here we are in the next area, which is the Desert Colossus, I think? Yes, the Desert Colossus. Now, before I even start this, walking over here, if we play the, I forget, no, not that. If we, take a bomb and place it right here on this little crack in the wall, we can actually get a upgrade. Or not an upgrade, but a new item. And it didn't blow up, okay? Right there. Alright, there we go. Now let's go inside. So what we found here is another fairy fountain. So let's take out our ocarina and play Zelda's Lullaby. I messed that up. And here we have the Great Fairy again. Alright, so what are you going to give us this time? And which one is it? Alright, so this one's blue. This is called, I think, Nehru's Love, and this will protect us from, or it basically makes us invincible for a short amount of time, but while we're using it, we can't actually use anything else that requires anything with the magic meter. Alright, that's done. And now we can go ahead and head off into the next temple. I'm just gonna backwalk, or I don't even think it'll let me, because these things are getting in the way. Also, walking in the sand, or if you stand in the sand too long, you actually start to like sink into it, and that makes you walk slower. So you want to try to not stand in the same place too long in this area. Let's go ahead and head in. Alright. Starting out, like, immediately, as soon as you walk in, you will get attacked by 2 pots. Those are flying pots. Just ignore them. They're like the, flying tiles and, what do you call it? What's it called? Frick, I forget what it's called. I seriously forget. Fire Temple. I can't believe it took me that long to figure that out. But yeah, so there's really not much we can do here right now, because we actually need to come back as a child. Coming in as an adult the first time, you can't actually do anything because you're required to have an item that you can only get as the child to progress. So we actually have to leave and come back. So let's go ahead and leave. And we will be met by none other than Sheik. Alright. So she's just going to give us another speech like she always does. This time she's using a ship as an analogy for the Master Sword. So, to restore the desert Colossus and enter the temple, we must travel back through time's flow. So, some of you may be wondering how we're going to get here if we're a child, but we can actually do that with the song that Sheik is about to teach us, actually. So we're going to learn a new song right here. Alright, let's play it. There we go. Alrighty. So this new song will allow us to teleport to the Desert Colossus, which is something that we are going to need. And yeah, so that about wraps up this episode. We did a good bit of stuff, but I'm going to start the dungeon next episode. And Sheik just stands there. I never realized how short Sheik was. I thought Sheik was taller. But alright, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.